Cars 3 and 4 getting set to go. And the green flag's in the air. And we're going to go 3 wide going into 1 and 2. Battle for that second spot, but up front, 17S Michael Smith shows the way. Now Sean Woods and Spencer Hillbrink in a battle side by side for that second spot. Woods going to have the advantage. Hillbrink around the outside. A little sideways there, 3 and 4, but Hillbrink moves up into that second spot. Now he sets his sights on Michael Smith. That's the battle for your race lead as they go through 1 and 2. And Eric Cross now moves up into that third spot. Going to close some ground on Hillbrink. He's going to go to the outside, 3 and 4. That's the battle for the second spot. 3-car battle for the lead between Smith, Hillbrink, and Cross as they come across the front straightaway now. Going to go into 1 and 2. And Cross to the outside. Battle for the lead using that high line, and new leader, 57 Eric Cross. Michael Smith back into that second spot. Spencer Hillbrink, Dwayne Warman. And it's going to be 57S of Sean Woods and Danny Schultz. Slow down the back straightaway. He may be heading up into the pits, and that's where the 69 car is going to go. But up front, 57 Eric Cross showing the way. And now Hillbrink to the bottom of Smith, 3 and 4. That's the battle for your second spot as they're going to come across the front straightaway. 3-car battle between Smith, Hillbrink, and Warman. Eric Cross checked out from the field going through 1 and 2. He's getting out of turn number 2 right now in the field. And around goes Smith. Everybody's A-OK. A little debris down there in the bottom of turn number 2. Cross exiting turn number 4 right now. And Spencer Hillbrink going to come out of turn number 4 there. So that is your lead. It's about a straightaway as Eric Cross works his way through 1 and 2. Now down onto the back straightaway. Hillbrink running in that second spot. Dwayne Warman third. Sean Woods, Michael Smith. And about the 2 closest cars is your battle for that second spot between Hillbrink and Warman. Eric Cross down the back straightaway. He's going to see the white flag this time by. 1 more lap to go for the 57 of Eric Cross. Hillbrink and Warman still battling it out for that second spot. Hillbrink has it at the moment. Got about a car length advantage over the 17W as they work their way through 1 and 2. And checkered flag out of turn number 4. 57 Eric Cross going to be your winner. And here we go. Green flag flies. We are racing heat number 2 for your hobby stocks. And Joel Dix with the early advantage. Daniel Irwin, Brady Bink in your top 3. Holloway, Stitch, and Wagle the rest of the field. Here comes Brian Stitch working to the bottom side of Holloway. And going to lead lap number 1. 3J Joel Dix up front. And now Daniel Irwin to the bottom, 1 and 2. That's for the lead. Irwin way to the bottom. Slides her up in front of the field, and everybody's got to go around. And around goes Irwin. Holloway trying to hold on, and he's not going to be able to. And the B4 spins on the back straightaway. 7i still trying to get her going, and Caution comes out. Caution out on the speedway. Brady Bink and Brian Stitch, 2 very fast race cars right behind him as we get ready for the restart. And green flags back in the air. We're underway once again for Hobby Stock. Heat number 2. And now Brady Binkin going to look to the inside. 1 and 2. That's the battle for the lead. Good 3-car battle between Dix, Binkin, and Stitch as they work through 3 wide now down the back straightaway. Brian Stitch splits the middle, and he's your new leader. Brady Binkin to second. Joel Dix back to third. Daniel Irwin, Sean Wagle, and Brian Holloway. But up front, 21 Brian Stitch as he comes across the front straightaway. And Stitch starting to pull away. Brady Binkin in that second spot. Joel Dix, Daniel Irwin right there behind him. Nice gap back to Weigel. And Irwin a little high and mighty up in turn number 3. Going to lose some ground to Dix and maybe fall back into the clutches of the 54W. But he's able to maintain a good gap. Now got to set his sights back on Dix, see if he can catch up and continue that battle for the 3rd spot. Everybody strung out single file around this racetrack as Brian Stitch in the 21 shows the way, coming around 3 and 4. Brian Stitch, Brady Binkin, Joel Dix, Daniel Irwin. That battle continues. Sean Weigel and Brian Holloway. Brian Stitch still up front. Brady Binkin running to that second spot. Then the battle for third between Joel Dix, Daniel Irwin. Irwin loose again, 1 and 2. He'll lose some ground, try to make it back up going into 3 and 4. That's about the only battle on the racetrack. Two closest drivers to each other, Joel Dix, Daniel Irwin, and Brian Stitch going into 3 and 4. He's going to see the white flag this time by one more lap around here for heat number 2 for the 21 of Brian Stitch. Stitch making his way down the back straightaway, last half a lap. Got a nice gap back to Brady Binkin. And Daniel Irwin now going to get his nose to the inside of Dix, side by side. Checkered flag. Brian Stitch going to take heat number 2. Brady Binkin second. Then that battle for third between Dix and Irwin. Looks like it's going to go to Joel Dix. And green flags in the air. And it looks like 77 Cody Williams off to the early advantage. Nicole Woods dropping through the field. And Williams up front. Shea Semino in that second spot. Then it's going to be 74H Brent Hinkey running in that third spot. Tathan Burkhart, Josh Barnhart, Travis Coop, and Nicole Woods. But up front, Cody Williams showing the way in this one. Shea Semino, a couple cart lengths back, running there in second. Then Hinkey and Burkhart. Your top 4 with Josh Barnhart rounding out the top 5 as they work through 3 and 4 now onto the front straightaway. 77 Cody Williams still showing point here as they work through 1 and 2. Good battle for that third spot between Hinkey and Burkhart. And now Barnhart and Travis Coop going to close in up on those two battling it out. And Hinkey slides her up high, 1 and 2. That opens the door for Burkhart. And Tathan Burkhart moves up into that third spot. Josh Barnhart going to try to stick his nose to the outside, maybe cross her to the bottom. Here comes Travis Coop to take the spot away from Barnhart. Good 3-car battle back there for the 4th, 5th, and 6th spots as they work through 1 and 2 right now. Hinkey, Barnhart, Travis Coop, they're the 3 cars battling. Up front, Cody Williams starting to pull away from Shea Semino as he now onto the front straightaway. Tathan Burkhart back there in that third spot. Then Hinkey, Barnhart, and Travis Coop. And back there, about the closest battle is now for the 5th spot between Josh Barnhart and Travis Coop. And white flag, 1 more lap for the 77 of Cody Williams. Shea Semino running there in that 2nd spot. Travis Coop still chasing Barnhart, trying to see if he can find a way around him now. He's got 1 more lap, and he's hard on the brakes, and Travis Coop's got a problem. Slow there down the back straightaway. Checkered flag. Cody Williams going to be your winner.
Briney Motorsports, your racing headquarters in Western Kansas, has some big news, and I mean really big news. Briney Motorsports is now a Can-Am ATV UTV dealer. If you need a vehicle for the farm, off-road, or track, Briney Motorsports has a Can-Am vehicle for you. They're tough, durable, the right price, and they'll make your heart melt. Check us out online, Facebook, or heck, why don't you come on by for a little looky-loo on East 8th and Hayes. Remember, we have your back at the track.